Good day. Here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. We start with the Philippines' firm resolve to resupply its troops in the West Philippine Sea. This amid China's latest acts of harassment and violence against Filipino troops during the resupply mission to the BRP Sierra Madre in the Ayungin Shoal. Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Romeo Brano Jr. on Thursday says Manila has an obligation and a right to do so, and that Filipino troops will not leave this territory. The AFP released videos and photos showing Beijing's brutal acts against Filipino soldiers. CCG personnel ran after, rammed, boarded, damaged, and looted Philippine rigid hull rubber boats involved in the resupply mission. They also threatened Filipino crew members with pointed and bladed weapons, resulting in at least one Philippine Navy personnel losing a finger in the brawl. Bronner likened these acts of the CCG to those committed by pirates. On the other hand, Bronner hailed the bravery and dedication of the troops in the face of the larger group of armed Chinese Coast Guard assailants. He said these troops stood their ground against what he called the overwhelming and armed aggression by a careless world superpower. The government assures it is addressing the need for more nurses here as well as in countries seeking to hire Filipino healthcare professionals. This came as President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. met with the Private Sector Advisory Council, Healthcare Sector Group, and other concerned agencies on Wednesday to discuss updates on the establishment of a resilient and responsive healthcare system. PSAC Healthcare Sector Lead Paolo Borromeo reported to the President that the first batch of 457 clinical care associates has been matched to 7 higher educational institutions for board reviews. These are underboard nurses who have graduated but failed to pass their licensure test. They are also recruiting for the second batch of CCAs for the May 2025 board examinations. Meanwhile, the Enhanced Master's Degree in Nursing program was approved for rollout by August this year. Also, the Department of Foreign Affairs and Department of Migrant Workers have been making bilateral agreements with other countries that are willing to subsidize the education of Filipino nursing students who will eventually work in their hospitals. Other programs include bilateral labor agreements, Balik Nurse Program, TESDA Commission on Higher Education Credit Transfer, and the one-year accelerated master's program in nursing that aims to raise teaching personnel in nursing. The National Food Authority Council approved on Wednesday the Bigas 29 program, or the sale of aging but good rice in Kadiwa sites starting July. Under the program, vulnerable sectors of society such as solo parents, senior citizens, persons with disabilities, and indigenous peoples can buy rice in Kadiwa sites for 29 pesos per kilogram. The program targets to serve 6.9 million families, or more than 34 million Filipinos. Agriculture Secretary and NFA Council Chairperson Francisco Chu Laurel Jr. said the Bigas 29 program is still in line with the Marcos administration's food security and affordability targets. For his part, Agriculture Assistant Secretary Arnel De Mesa assured the good quality of aging NFA rice, which will be sold through the program. Aging or old rice is milled rice that has been stocked for 3 months, while pala is stocked for 6 months, is considered old. Meanwhile, the NFA Council set a purchase limit of 10 kilograms per household per month. The DA will use identification or monitoring cards to check on the one-time or staggered buying of 10 kilograms per beneficiary. The Department of Social Welfare and Development warns the public against believing news of a supposed grant payout activity for beneficiaries of the 4-piece or Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program. DSWD spokesperson Irene Dumlao says the viral Facebook post containing schedules for the supposed 4-piece payout is false and misleading, as it did not come from the department's official channels. Dumlao adds that DSWD does not post beneficiary details publicly, and all official announcements are disseminated through the official DSWD 4-piece Facebook page. Meanwhile, the city municipal links directly provide the payout schedules to 4-piece beneficiaries with the assistance of parent leaders. The Land Bank of the Philippines is also authorized to announce the payroll schedules through its official Facebook page. Dumlao urged everyone to be vigilant against any disinformation or misinformation and to always check the DSWD's official sources for updates. The death toll in the annual Hajj exceeded 900 as Muslim pilgrims endured the scorching heat in Saudi Arabia. About 1.8 million people from all over the world are participating in the pilgrimage to Mecca, Islam's holiest city, even as temperature reached 51.8 degrees Celsius as of Monday. The number of deaths so far have reached 922, including at least 600 consisting of Egyptians alone. Other fatalities have been confirmed by the authorities from Jordan, Indonesia, Iran, Senegal, Tunisia, and Iraq's autonomous Kurdistan region. Saudi Arabia has not provided information on their deaths, although it reported hundreds of cases of heat exhaustion, with numbers hitting more than 2,700 cases last Sunday. Authorities from other countries, on the other hand, said causes of death included old age and natural causes. Meanwhile, relatives have started searching for missing pilgrims in hospitals and pilgrimage areas, with some turning to social media for help. Egypt's foreign ministry reports it has set up a 24-hour operations room as they receive countless distress calls about missing relatives. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account at Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website, nip.gov.ph, under PNA News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office or PCO. I am Wilnard Bacelonia, and this is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.